Bizzarp.
Hello and welcome to the Bizzarp Podcast, episode 16. Come geek out with us. We are your hosts. I'm Davey. I'm Mark.
I'm Mark.
I'm Amanda.
This show is about the hype wars between Marvel and DC. Both put out documentary-style specials. Recently, DC giving us a sneak peek at upcoming epicness. Marvel looking back at 75 years of pure American ass-kicking. And as always, we have the geek news. The Bizzarp Podcast is part of the Bizzarp Network. You can find this podcast and other goodies at Bizzarp.com. That's Bizzarp.com. You can also email us at feedback@Bizzarp.com. I think you should spell it out, Mark.
I do it on the when I do my shit, I spell it out.
Yeah.
That's
It's
like the
branding
first time
and
you've
stuff.
ever did. That's the first time you've ever done it.
I know.
No, I've been doing it lately.
No, it's always written there and you
Nah.
never do it.
I know.
Well,
You just got called out.
Ooh, I'm calling you out, Arn Anderson.
Alright. So how is everyone?
Doing?
getting along.
It's been a week. That's all I'm gonna say. How are you, Mark?
I'm freaking fantastic. My Panthers just beat the shit out of the Cardinals.
Yes, they did. Holy
Oh,
crap!
Fuck yeah, man.
glorious.
It was
So
it was
glorious.
very similar to the Patriots Colt game where it was like, just stop, they're already dead.
Yeah. Awesome. Like we even let them have it back like after the 2-minute warning. We're like, all right, here, you can try and do something. Nah, no.
Nah, JK.
See, I didn't get to watch either game, which sucks, but I'm very pleased with the outcomes.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a good Super
Me
Bowl.
too.
Broncos versus Panthers.
yeah.
Alright, but not enough about sports. That's not why we're here. We are here for the dawn of justice. Exactly.
The more I see about this movie, the more I'm a little more. I get a little more excited and a little more apprehensive.
Exactly.
Bwah.
David.
Like how I kept that going.
It was very nice. Anyways, so if anybody didn't watch the Dawn of Justice special, I highly recommend you go find it and watch it. It was fun to watch. There was a lot of good information in there, and there was a lot of great footage.
And Kevin Smith.
And Kevin Smith. Who the fuck says no to Kevin Smith? Not this girl.
I haven't watched it yet.
That's a shame. You should go treat yourself, Mark.
We're in the middle of something though, so it'll have to wait.
It's only like 40 minutes.
We're in the middle of something though. It'll have to wait.
All right. No, I meant like not like right now. Fuck Bizzarp Podcast. You got nerd shit.
So one of the really cool things in this special that they premiered was some actual footage of the Wonder Woman solo movie.
Now I did see that. I saw the footage and I was super stoked.
Yeah, that made me a lot more okay with the Wonder Woman that they
Hell
picked.
yeah.
I was like, okay, maybe this won't be a total fucking train wreck.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be kind of like Captain America, but with Wonder Woman. It's set in the same time period.
And a sword.
And a sword.
I saw her sword. I was like, yes, fucking
Yes.
fuck people up with the sword. Do it.
Exactly. Yes. So I don't like how damn small she is. It bothers me.
I hope
it reminds me of like original Wonder Woman.
That's very true.
Yeah. So one thing that showed up in the Wonder Woman footage is Chris Pine in his role. Steve Trevor.
Which is unfortunate because now that means he can't be Green Lantern, and he would make a good Hal, I think.
We don't need another Green Lantern for a little bit.
Oh, then I have bad news for you, friend.
Guess who? What's confirmed?
What?
fucking Green Lantern is going to be in Justice League, and they're going to do the Green Lantern Corps.
Yes. One of the things they showed, though, they did show Jon Stewart, and I would love to see Jon Stewart on the big screen.
Give me more POC representation in my comic book movies, please.
Yes, I think if they went with Jon Stewart, I think that it would go a lot better than Hal Jordan. I don't want to see Hal Jordan redone.
Yeah.
Just let him go, man. Show him later, show him, but let Jon Stewart have this one. You know?
Yeah.
He was in the cartoon Justice League instead of Hal.
Yeah, and so he has a lot of
and that was
people will recognize.
Yeah, that
him.
was crazy successful. So it shows that you can do Jon Stewart and be okay. You don't have to have Hal fucking Jordan.
Right.
Yeah.
And him and Cyborg could bro out. It's awesome. Let's do it.
So it also had in the Dawn of Justice special info on Flash and a little bit more info on Aquaman.
Cyborg, you're forgetting Cyborg.
Yeah, they had concept art of Cyborg. No real.
They had concept art of everybody, except for Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
We don't need concept art of Jason Momoa as Aquaman. You could just Photoshop water around him as Khal Drogo, and there you go.
There you go. This is close enough.
But okay, so Flash is going to be. He's definitely Barry.
He's pretty young compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone's really kind of older, and then you have Flash, who's probably his late teens.
Oh, that's way younger than I thought you were going to tell me.
Maybe early adult, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past maybe 21.
Wow.
They didn't have a lot of information. It also looks like they're going with a younger version of Cyborg as well. Not too young, but I don't think it's very long after the accident.
I gotta say, I think they're really playing it safe with Flash.
Yeah?
Yeah?
They're doing the exact same origin. Not necessarily exactly the same. The particle accelerator won't be there and shit, but they're just doing Barry's origin. They're doing the exact same character, but it's like they were like, oh, people like that character. Let's just redo him.
I mean, yeah, they could have very easily done Wally. There's no reason they couldn't have done it.
I don't know. It would have been cool if they could have just taken the TV Barry.
Yeah, but it just doesn't work. It really just doesn't. It just doesn't work. And that's unfortunate. They're two different... I know that I said that, but it just...
He's already jumped universes.
Well, I guess that's true.
There you go.
And I'm over here what about Jay?
Oh, yeah, they could have done Jay Garrick, too.
I love Jay.
That would have been really cool to see, too, though.
And why do they have to do Green Lantern? Can't they just grab Alan?
And who?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
They could have done Martian Manhunter. That would have been cool.
Yes.
Some Johns.
Right. And you could have, played up on the whole Oreo thing. Because that's always funny. But, I mean, you still get... With Martian Manhunter, I mean, you still get space. And, you still get, alien... You still get the alien world. It might be something they jump to if all of this doesn't, fall flat.
Right. Davey, I was talking about Alan Scott, by the way.
Oh. Okay.
They should do Plastic Man. Fuck it.
Right?
Plastic Man on TV would be fucking amazing.
Yeah. He would need a show, though. I don't think he'd do good in a movie. But in a show... I mean, he would do good, but in a show of his own, it would be wonderful.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think the show would go far. Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
There's just not enough.
Nobody knows Plastic Man.
It would be another Constantine, unfortunately.
Oh.
So Constantine has the stuff?
Just not
it was marketed horribly.
It was on at a really odd
bad time slot.
It's another Firefly situation, god damn it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had some gripes with the show, but it was a good fucking show.
Yeah,
Constantine.
I mean, I have
and
gripes with every
he's
show
such
I
a
watched.
good fucking.
I have gripes with every DC or Marvel show I watch.
Oh yeah,
You have gripes on everything you watch, Mark.
Not everything. I don't gripe on Venture Brothers
Or Ruby.
or Ruby. Hey, I have grouched about Ruby from time to time.
Okay. See,
Though that show is goddamn amazing. Oh,
so we need to move on.
yeah, let's get to the best part of
next
this
thing.
fucking special, which was
Yes.
Suicide Squad.
Oh, so good.
Suicide Squad. I saw a post that made me laugh. It was like Suicide Squad, edgy on purpose, and it showed Hot Topic. The same thing.
It's so true.
There's a
So-
lot of people who
so
are
true.
so against that movie right now. They're like, do you see, look at the theme. It is edgy on purpose. They're trying to bring Scene back. This is the movie that's going to bring Scene Girls back.
Oh God, get over it.
And I'm like, I don't know about that, but at the same time, I could see that, but I don't know.
DC's their whole thing now is edgy on purpose.
I know.
They made Superman edgy on purpose.
No shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, he is edgy as fuck.
For no reason, it's weird. Just-
So what do you guys think of Harley?
I'm so excited.
I'm still apprehensive. I think that they got her personality right,
Yes.
but I'm afraid from the lines that we've gotten, I'm like, that's kind of bland. Like, I need to see more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared that they're
It's
showing
true.
like the best lines that she has.
They do that a lot.
Yes. That does make me nervous. Speaking of Harley Quinn, I know Davey knows this, but Mark, Kevin Smith actually was given he was able to give the bat that she uses in the movie to his daughter, whose name is Harley Quinn Smith.
Nice.
Yeah, it has like a whole
Yeah.
certificate of authenticity. There's this beautiful picture of her just like sobbing.
Holding the bat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What better gift for Harley Quinn than Harley Quinn's bat?
Yeah.
She actually, I don't know if you knew this, but she actually is, she wants to play Harley Quinn. That's one of her goals as an actress, is to play Harley Quinn at some point.
Oh, nice.
She has
And she could totally
she
do
has
it.
a look for it, and she's a good little actor. So with a couple years underneath her belt, she could be a really, really great, wonderful actress.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Dude.
we've spent enough time on DC. Let's move over to Marvel and 75 years of
Fuck
Cap.
yeah. Yes.
Didn't have-
This was another special. What?
No one told me that this was a thing that was happening.
No.
So I was like, oh, I didn't get to watch it. Maybe it's on demand. No. Not on demand at all.
That's stupid.
Oh, shit. Maybe I don't know, maybe it'll show up.
I've been looking.
Hopefully.
It should have been on by now.
It was cool, though.
Instead, I've been watching
It,
Face Off Season 10.
Oh my god, did that start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
What? There's Face Off? Anyway,
Sorry. I got distracted.
So, the 75 Years of Captain America special was amazing. It went in pretty good detail about the history of Captain America from his very first comic to Captain America Civil War, the movie. And it had Stan Lee, Joe Quesada, Chris Evans,
Did she could play the
bunch of other
girl?
fucking Marvel people. Oh yeah, the actress who plays Agent Carter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shit about Captain America that I didn't know. Like apparently there was a comic in the 70s where he fought or punched out Nixon. Like it was off panel and heavily implied that it was Nixon.
That's awesome.
And there was a big controversy about it and shit.
Oh yeah. It was really touching as well. It was pretty much just a big fan, a big fan love letter to Captain America from all of its writers and the people that worked on it.
Nice.
Yeah. There was a lot of love for Kirby.
Yes.
There's always been a lot of love for Kirby. Kirby deserves all the love.
Yes.
Yeah.
They actually talked about him watching the Captain America movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that was
that was Kirby before
Kirby
he died.
or Joe Simon?
Joe Simon's still alive, Davey. They had him in the interviews.
I thought that was the other guy.
Nope.
Oh.
Kirby's the one who's gone.
I'll need to look that up. Anyway. But, while she's looking that up to prove me wrong,
oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
What I liked about it was it explained how Stan Lee and Jack Kirby would create the characters. They would basically just kind of, like, Jack would draw all these scenes, all these, like, ideas and shit, and then Stan would just kind of look at the pictures and then fill in dialogue here and there with a basic concept for the story.
Yeah.
They would pump this shit out.
They would wing that shit so much.
That's why
hilarious and awesome.
Yes, that's why early Marvel is so hilarious.
Yeah.
And the shit they can do is, like, mind-blowing. Magneto's just fucking, like, his first appearance, he's, like, I think he, like, rotated the Earth or some shit, like, just crazy.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, just do it, whatever.
It'll be great. People will love it.
But, it was really funny when they got to the subject of Captain America dying and then coming back. It was basically like, well, shit, the war's over. Nobody's going to want to read Captain America. Let's kill him off, I guess. And then come around to the 60s, and Stan Lee is like, yeah, that was a really good character. And they come up with this brilliant fucking idea to bring him back from the dead.
It was brilliant, too.
Yes.
Fucking just amazing. An amazing way to do it.
And it adds so much depth to the character because now he's the man out of time.
Yeah.
He's missed. At that time, it was 30 years, but in current Cap, he missed like 70.
Yeah.
It's a lot more intense.
Either way, it still works really well too. Just
yeah.
That he's missed all this time. It's such a better way of bringing back a character than DC's way of. Oh, Superman didn't really die. His heartbeat just happened to be once every 7 days. The fuck? He's just really weak now. For a little
Now, to be fair, yeah, Marvel has its share of bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Donna Troy came back to life because an alternate universe Superman got shot into the Phantom Zone and then punched something, which affected time. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was confusing for me, and I'm just sitting here listening. I'm like, what the fuck?
That whole...
Donna Troy came back? That's why Jason Todd came back?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love that Jason Todd back. Red Hood is fantastic. That whole thing. Love it.
Yeah.
But the way they do it, though, it's like, ugh, no.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's why when everyone's like, oh, this character's gonna die, I'm like, for how long?
Yeah.
When will they be back?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Cap is back in the comics. Something happened to him and it took away his super soldier-ness, and he became frail old Captain America, and Sam Wilson became Cap, the Falcon. And that's not selling very well, so Steve Rogers now has his powers again, but he doesn't have his shield because Sam has it. So he's kind of Captain America. And his shield looks
doesn't
retarded.
Make a person Captain America, though.
I know, but
It's
they can't stick to anything.
Oh, I know.
Ever.
That's why I stopped reading half this shit. That's why I stick with more indie stuff, because the indie stuff is it's not consistent because it's 6 issues and then it's something else.
Yeah,
it goes to a different comic book.
That's why, honestly, I like to read events in comics that I've heard are good. I'll go pick up, like, I want to go pick up Fear Itself and read that. Like, I'll do that. I don't want to follow it along constantly anymore because it's just going to piss me off.
Yeah. All right.
Geek news.
Geek news. So the first one, Mark.
God.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I see
Elba.
this. Idris Elba is cast as Roland. I didn't know about this till, before we started the show. That's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah, dude.
That's great.
A lot of people are really pissed.
Well, of course. They're pissed
Of
off
course.
because it's a black guy that's going to play Roland. Fuck those people. Fuck those racist motherfuckers. Get them out of here, then. I don't need them in my fandom.
Well, fuck you. I don't need you in the Gunslinger. Gunslinger
There's
doesn't
honestly-
need you.
Yeah, there's honestly no reason why Roland can't be a black man.
Yeah.
They're casting the actor, not the color.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
The only thing is Suzette.
What do you mean?
Suzanne?
Or Suzanne and Odette.
Yeah.
Odetta. She loses her mind over Roland for being not a black male. It never specifies
so
if he's a white male. That is the only issue I have, is that whole thing is going to need to be rewritten.
And that, I see that. I understand what you're saying there, and
Other than that,
I
I'm
can see that.
super
I can
fucking
see it working
excited.
out
He's
still.
amazing. As long as they can get around that in a way that doesn't break the storyline and still keep Susan the way she is, I'm totally fine. I don't give a
Well,
fuck.
if they have half decent, if they have half competent writers, and especially if Stephen King allows or agrees to like collaborate,
It'll be fine.
they'll get around it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it.
That's I'm not even worried about it, but that's the only thing that it's like, this does actually affect this. They're going to have to work around it, but it's not impossible. It's one small part of the storyline that can pretty easily be worked around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even a big deal. And he's such an amazing... I'm super excited. I love him.
Oh, sorry. I was reading Stephen King's quote about it.
Oh yeah.
You want to read it out, Mark?
Yeah. So Stephen King apparently, when asked about it, said, "To me, the color of the gunslinger doesn't matter. What I care about is how fast he can draw, and that he takes care of his quartet."
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome. Go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. So,
I mean, that's all you need is approval from the author.
Exactly.
Then I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So, in disappointing and upsetting geek news, Labyrinth is getting a fucking remake.
I heard about that, and I did not look into it because my reaction was just, but David Bowie passed away 2 days ago, and this news comes out, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
can we just... I know they've been kicking around the idea of doing a remake, but it seems like with David Bowie passing, God rest his soul, it just seems like all of a sudden it hit a new gear, and it's like, can I just fucking be sad for a little bit? God damn it.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies I feel like doesn't need a remake.
No, it's fine.
No.
They're
The
gonna
only
just
thing-
fuck it up.
The only thing I'd be okay with is some kind of sequel.
And even
Somehow.
I'd
But-
be more
Brother,
okay with that.
then, I would love a Labyrinth remake if it was drawn, like animated, like the old Hobbit.
Huh?
That could be
cool.
interesting, yeah.
That would be badass.
Yeah, but remaking the fucking movie, who's gonna play fucking Jareth? Who can remake that fucking character?
Yeah.
They better not. Jareth better be gone. God damn
Well,
it.
then there's no movie without Jareth.
Unfortunately,
Exactly.
that's the truth. I mean, they can put a different Goblin King in. I know that there was a canon manga that continued on the story, and it was actually when Toby was grown.
Huh.
And Toby was taking over the Labyrinth because Jareth was like, I'm out. I quit. Fuck this shit. I'm out. I quit. Fuck everything. No, thank you.
Yeah.
And it actually went into like the neighboring realms as well a little bit. It was a very interesting read. And they could do it that way because Jareth really wasn't in the manga very much.
Yeah.
It was like little flashes of him. Like
Well, that would be
he
more of a
faded.
sequel than.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a remake.
That's
Yeah,
very
well-
true. That's what I'm saying. Is a sequel I'd be more okay with. A remake is a terrible fucking idea.
Now, there's a couple of things that this has going for it. One is that one of the Guardians of the Galaxy writers is writing it.
I don't want to be excited for this at all.
And also, here's another thing: the Jim Henson Company is involved, so it is going to be what looks like puppets. So, hopefully, fucking puppets. Hopefully, they don't go full CG. I think they did that with Neverwhere.
Don't go full retard.
Which was a good movie and everything, but this is not. No, you have to do Labyrinth with fucking puppets. I don't want any CG at all. Fuck that.
There's
Do it
going
right.
to be, and it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
The whole thing's a train wreck.
There won't even be David Bowie's bulge.
I know. How can you have Labyrinth without? Oh, on David Bowie news, did you guys hear that? I think Sweden has officially declared a new constellation, and it's the lightning bolt that he would draw on his face, like, way back when.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like, good on you guys.
All right, so I think that
That wraps it up.
about wraps it up for tonight.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I think Amanda should do this quote.
I was going to ask if I could.
Fuck yeah.
All right. But everyone's story begins once upon a time, and it's up to us to cherish the time we're given to ensure we live happily ever after. Scarlet Witch.
This has been the Bizzarp Podcast, a production of the Bizzarp Network. You can find this podcast and others at www.bizzarp.com. Until next time, go Panthers!
Go Broncos!